I'm on shuffle here with Practically People. How are you guys doing? How was the show? What's going through your head?
So that was like a crazy trunk space show. I don't know.
Insane.
Wills did a backflip.
It actually happened.
I could do it right now, but I don't want to show him up. Yeah.
Yeah, my bad. He didn't do a backflip. That was the bad lie.
No. I did a backflip, and I'm gonna do it.
Oh yeah,
at the next
sorry.
show.
Yeah, he did it back.
He might have done one.
Maybe.
I wasn't looking.
No.
It could have been done.
Be there.
Yeah.
The weather. So what's the story behind forming the band?
This is a long story.
Lore. We need the lore.
We all met in high school.
I got this.
You got it?
All right, so my cousin, I had a math class with her. She was like, "You got to do Coffee House." It's this play, it's open mic thing at our high school, right? So I go to my current girlfriend at lunch, who's sitting with Wills, and I go, like, babe, I'm gonna do Coffee House. And he goes, he reaches across the table, like, drooling. He's like, "I'll do it with you." And then immediately walks right up to Josh, where I knew he would be at that hour at school. And I said, "Hey, I'm going to do Coffee House with Wills. Are you in?" And he was like, "Yeah."
No. Josh definitely was like,
Yeah,
That's Josh.
Yeah. But who was also performing that night, who I didn't know, you kind of knew, Josh didn't know really too well, but completely separate to us, same event. Who was playing?
Me. I was. No way.
It was Jane. It was Jane. It was Jane the whole time.
And that's not even what started the band.
Yeah.
Like, we became a band, like,
so far later.
3 months later, basically, like, a week after that show, him and I were in what was called, what was the name, Josh? Your favorite band name?
Practically Pirates.
It was called Practically Pirates. That was the original band name. And long story short, Practically Pirates, we got Josh. We got Jane. We've got best friends that were there. And they're still there in the background. But this group right here is Practically People, has been for a couple years now, will be for a long time. And that's a nutshell still, I promise.
There's a lot more.
There's more lore to it. Should we start a wiki?
Oh, they'll do it.
Yes.
They'll
The
do
fans.
it. It'll happen. I'm
What
sure.
What are some musicians or bands that really inspired you guys to start making music?
Whoa. Oh God. Shit. I don't even know. I mean, this is a bad question for me. I listen to so much music.
She does.
List it off, even, no matter how weird it is.
Like bands?
Bands, artists, genres, styles.
Definitely recently, I've been into more kind of like grungy things. So like Smashing Pumpkins, Sonic Youth. Embarrassing. I like Radiohead. Don't tell him.
Radiohead's superior.
Fucking love Radiohead. Okay, I'm done.
I think Rage Against the Machine was a big influence because I've been listening to them for a long time. But I didn't really grow up on them. It was something I got into later, like around in high school, which is funny because I feel
This
like
printer.
they haven't really been prominently making music for that long, and I got into them so late as if I went to high school when they made music.
Do you think they sold out?
No. I mean, I don't know too much about them, so like, I think they're great. I think they're awesome.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Okay.
Do you ever rage against the machine? Like she was saying, like you see a printer, you're just like,
When he plays League of Legends.
you play League of Legends.
Next question.
We'll get back to that.
I like Coldplay and the Beatles
Say your favorite.
and Panic at the
There it
Disco
is.
and Hippocampus. And that's who I try to sound like when I sing. Mainly those 4 guys. And Gerard Way of My Chemical Romance.
MCR.
Blink-182 got me into playing guitar, like just playing all their riffs. But then what really got me into like wanting to make music and be in a band, the day after we played that coffee house, that open mic, I saw the Frights at the Van Buren, and I was like, this is what I want to do.
Huge Frights guy. That's a lore on its own. The Frights. But we'll save that.
Add it to the wiki later.
It'll be on the wiki.
What is the weirdest thing you've ever done?
There's a lot here. There's a
Whoa.
lot.
Freak.
You know, I think the weirdest thing I've ever done was I used to play Pokemon by myself in my imagination.
Just like,
Hey,
The original Pokemon Go by yourself.
no, yeah, exactly. You know, late in the later years, I might have gotten Josh to do it with me too. You know, like walk around like Pidgey, and it's like a real life bird, and you're like,
Like recently?
and like these are Geodudes. No, not yeah. You know,
I got
that
you.
may be recent.
Maybe recent.
You got it.
weirdest thing I've done? Jen, I need help with this. What's something weird I've done?
The moon looks really cool right now.
Hey,
sorry.
Shout
Jen,
out the moon.
Yo, shouts out the
what's something weird I've done?
I wear my socks a lot.
Oh, I'm wearing my lucky socks right now.
Yeah, those are my socks.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I have no dress
Oh my
socks.
goats.
This is kind of true.
I slut them out all the time for shows.
But this one is mine. She did find it at Goodwill, but this is mine.
That's a piece.
Right?
The 360.
How much did the fit cost?
Yeah, do a fit breakdown.
Shirt, $6. Pants, $8. Shoes, it's like $70. Socks, free.
Besides playing League, what is the weirdest thing you've ever done?
You know what's funny? So I watched your guys' thing with Bethany Home, and you asked them, what was the question? Like, what have they, like, eaten?
What's the weirdest thing you've put in your mouth?
Oh god.
Yeah, this immediately came to mind,
No,
and
I
this
have
was
one
pretty
too.
fucking weird. I used to go to this private school, and I was just like, I had like no understanding of what was kind of like normal, and then what was like a frowned upon thing to do, and then what was like gross, and then what wasn't.
Okay.
And I remember on the football field or something, there was this fucking mouth guard. I don't know if it was dirty. I don't know whose it was. Could have been anybody's. I remember I had to have been like 7, 6. I fucking popped that thing in my mouth so quickly. And then, yeah, years ago.
It was just an impulse.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know. I mean, like, let's figure this out. Like, let's fuck around. Let's see
And
what's
find
going
out.
on. Yeah.
And you found out.
You found
Yeah.
out.
I don't remember much of it. It wasn't like a novel experience. But then I thought about it later, and I was like, oh, shit.
That was kind of weird.
That was weird.
So going off of what he said with like the weirdest thing you put in your mouth. Shut the fuck up. I know what you're trying to do. I used to eat sand as a kid, but that's not even it. That's not even it. You
Just like Bethany Home eating sand.
Dude, just mouth. There's actually a picture of me as a baby on the beach, just mouthful of sand. It's insane. Just like mouthful of sand, cheeks full. But what? Canon event. I don't know. But as a kid, I just used to eat anything, and so I had this little. It was like a hardcover book. It was like maybe that thick, and it was like Baby's First Bible, and there's just like an actual bite taken out of the entire thing. Like it looks like a cartoon bite.
They needed to exercise you after that.
I'm actually an ordained minister. I can marry anyone. I keep getting emails. They're like, you can start a church now. Dude, fuck taxes. Do you want to start a church?
You can just marry someone right now. If
Yeah.
you could marry me to him right now.
On a church trip.
Oh my god. Josh, do you take. What's your name?
It's Caleb.
Caleb. Josh, do you take Caleb to be your lawfully wedded husband?
I don't know. I don't know.
Josh, I thought you were going to homecoming with me.
Oh, hold on. All right, don't butt into this. Something good's going on here, and you got to rear your head into it. You know, point that at him.
He has a lot to say.
I miss you.
I can't hear you. I don't know what you're saying.
you.
I miss you too. I miss you too, Wills. All right, come on.
This interview turned into a sentimental moment.
This
Yeah.
is therapy right now. I think you did something for us that nobody understands here tonight.
This is how you do therapy.
Thank you.
But it actually wouldn't be legally binding if we both said yes, though.
No, it might
It would be because I said so.
Like, actually?
Yeah.
Like, you're for real.
Yeah.
But
No,
wait,
I have
wait.
like a certificate. We don't have a marriage certificate.
Yeah, what do you mean? We need to get documentation.
But like, I said so.
In the eyes of the church.
In the eyes of me.
Yeah.
I'm watching you.
Jane says it, if Jane says it, you just gotta do it. You just gotta learn.
It's probably true now if it came out of her mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any upcoming projects or final words you want to say?
Yes, we're releasing the song called Characters on.
November 3rd. We're playing a release show at Rebel Lounge November 2nd.
Yes, and it's gonna be. It's personally all of our favorite songs so far. I think just the amount of work that's gone into it, the quality. I know Josh really likes how the drums sound. We all like how our instruments sound, and we really like the song. It's called Characters. So.
Yeah, I think it's our best one thus far. I think it was made in the best way, and I think we've had enough experience playing with each other to figure that out and like get into the studio and actually make a song that's more cohesive than like many of the other things that we've done as a band thus far.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
I love it. It's just fun playing with all these guys. It was the first one that we actually just could all like, I don't know, we're all there. We all did it. And it's the first one of it's the first single off of our first album that we're trying to record.
First album.
So that's really what's exciting about it, is because we know it's the first of many.
All right, thank you guys so much. I'm on shuffle, and we'll see you later.